Hey, what's up, everybody? Little late night video. Recently I've been having a lot of moments of just realizations, pretty much, and I've been reading a lot of really nice books. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about all these experiences and insights that I can share. One second. Okay. Here I have some ideas that I wrote down recently, if not today. Okay. So let's talk about death a little bit. Random, but I think it's important. Death is the indispensable ingredient in having to believe. Without the awareness of death, everything is ordinary, trivial. I'm constantly aware of death. Matter of fact, look at my watch. See, this watch is a ticker. Ticker watch basically counts down your life. How does it count down your life? It gives you a little booklet where basically it has all the average lifespans of each country. Then it says take your age and minus it from that average lifespan. Also, take out years if you've smoked for a long time, or if you don't exercise, or if you don't eat healthy. One second, guys. Sorry. Um, yeah. So if you don't eat healthy, you take years off and stuff like that. And basically, my plan is to live till I'm 94 because my parents didn't. My grandparents lived a long time. Genetically speaking, there's a good chance. Plus, if I exercise well, which I do, yada yada yada, I should be able to live till 94. So anyway, this watch has been pretty much making me a lot more aware of each moment I pass. How do I pass it? Am I being productive? Am I, um, am I creating excuses to not do what I have to do? Am I making bad decisions? Time is limited, guys. You might as well, use each moment to your advantage. Use each moment to build your legacy, to accomplish your dreams, to maintain your relationships properly, uh, to develop your mind and your body and your spirit, and to just become the strongest version of yourself. Essentially, that's what it's about. So, back to death, the awareness of death. Okay, let me pull up the quote one more time. Death is the indispensable ingredient in having to believe. Without the awareness of death, everything is ordinary and trivial. Now, what does that mean? Most people don't know what that means. Maybe I don't even know what that means, but this is what it makes you think about. Without the awareness of death, everything is ordinary, trivial. How is everything ordinary and trivial without death? I mean, wouldn't it be great if we lived forever, right? That way you get to do all the things you want to do over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. Imagine you lived forever. Life, after a while, would become too mundane. Have you ever ate the same food daily for a long period of time? After a while, you were just sick of it. Even though in the beginning you were like, man, I love this stuff. I could eat this all year. Death is just the same, or life is just the same. Although in life there's a lot more experiences. Uh, the point I'm trying to make is basically death. Okay, and this is kind of another point, but I'm actually gonna transition into a whole another point because maybe life is so interesting that, well, then again, even living forever would still become boring after a while. Because come on, a million years alive, you probably would have done everything there is to be done. But here's another perspective for you guys, and this I got from Alan Watts, is that death is existence's mercy. Why is death existence's mercy? existences. Is that even a word? Probably not. But why did existence give us the gift of death? The gift of death allows you to let go. Why? Because think about it right now. If you didn't know you were going to die, would you be able to let go of bullshit? Because think about it. If you never knew you were going to die, you would probably dwell on horse shit thoughts all day long since you would have all the times in the world. But death is mercy because it allows you to let go. It allows you to say, look, I am going to die one day. So I might as well let go of all my fears. I might as well let go of all these negative thoughts and focus on having a beautiful experience while I'm still here. It forces you into that gap, into that state, especially if you're constantly aware of death, of the possibility of it. So, hold on a second. Yeah, so this is what that watch did. I mean, I remember the first day I got it. It was a very new, interesting day for me because it felt like I was on a drug. I mean, literally, at one point in that day, I asked myself, man, I can't be cheating on life like this, taking drugs. And then I was like, hold up a second. I'm not on any drugs. Because I was feeling so in the moment, so intense that I was like, holy shit, I'm probably on like Adderall. I don't even know why I thought that, but my mind must have assumed I was on a drug or some shit. Uh, and although that initial feeling isn't as present now because I'm not as like novel to the watch, I'm not like, oh shit, anymore. But I still look at it and I still get that, alarm to get back into this moment and get back into accomplishing my dreams with this watch. So that's what my message is to you today. It's that being aware of death is not necessarily a bad thing. That, all your parents have probably been saying, oh, stop thinking about death. Or when you would mention to your mother or your father that we're all going to die, they would say, oh, stop saying that. Or people in general try to avoid the subject of death. And my invitation to you is instead to not avoid the subject of death, but actually embrace it all the way and to take it and completely and observe it and analyze it from all perspectives. And don't become obsessed with it, but remind yourself you're not here forever. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. So, with that kind of awareness by your side, you have just accessed the gate to being able to easily let go of bullshit, to be more focused on your dreams, to live more presently in the moment, and just live a more fulfilling life and be more influential. When you realize you're not in a place for forever, you try to take advantage. So that's what I'm inviting you to do. Take advantage. You're not going to be here forever. Peace.